Let's get into what is the biggest story of the last 48 hours. Obviously, I'm a day late. The college football national championship was on Monday. And if you listen to me or you watch the videos, you're probably laughing at me like, ha ha ha, you were wrong. You said Alabama shouldn't have been in the playoffs. And then you said that, oh, because it shouldn't have been in the playoffs, it means you think they probably shouldn't have won. And let me clarify something really quick. Just because you say someone shouldn't have made it in doesn't mean that you're not saying that they could not win. Think about it. How many NFL teams make the wild card? And it's like they barely make it into the dance. But because once you're in the dance, you are fighting. Here's a good analogy for you guys. When you go to a dance, right, whether it's a school dance, you go to, let's say you're over 21, you go to a club and you're looking to dance with someone. It's not who walks in the best or who has the best resume going into the door or going into the dance. It's once you are in that dance, every man has a chance. Now, do some men have greater chances to get with the pretty girl? Yes. But it does not mean that the guy with a lower chance has no chance. This is not systematic elimination where it's, oh, your record or resume was simply just not good enough and you have a 0% chance. The teams that have a 0% chance are the teams that didn't make the tournament in the first place. Those are the only 0%ers. Secondly, once Alabama got in, I even made the video, really, once Oklahoma was knocked off by Georgia is when I was like, okay, Alabama has it. Because Alabama is the best put-together SEC team. They're one of the best put-together teams in the nation. And Georgia was just kind of like a smaller Alabama. Clemson, too, I also say, is a smaller Alabama. And Alabama rocked Clemson. Let me clarify by saying, or not clarify, let me add to the fact, though, that Georgia put up a much better game than I thought they were going to. I thought they were going to rock them in the game. I thought they were going to run over them. It was going to be clear domination and a clear show that Alabama was the better football team. That being said, what Nick Saban did, I heard a lot of guys talk about, oh, it was a masterful coaching job. Oh, it took guts to take out their quarterback who was 25-2 and a player of the year. And I heard all these other superlatives about Nick Saban, how great of a person he was. I mean, I was pretty sure at one point yesterday I heard Nick Saban could walk on water. The real fact of the matter is what Nick Saban's done is Nick Saban has become, he's the blackjack dealer. And for those of you guys that don't get that reference, when you go to a casino and you play blackjack, let's say you have a full table, right? So you have 5 people playing at the table and you have the one dealer. Maybe you go to a casino where they allow 6 players. But for this example, we're using 5 players, right? Everybody's playing against the dealer. The dealer's going to show one card, have one card face down. Your cards, depending on the limit of money you have, are either face up or they're hidden to yourself, depending on your casino rules and how much you're wagering. Here's the thing, though, and everybody loves to go to a casino, or everybody that does love to go to a casino loves to talk about, oh, I won $500 tonight, or oh, I was on fire, I won $1,000 tonight, or oh, I had the greatest night of my life. Like we love to talk about the winning stories. Very few people come out of there going, damn, just lost another $1,000, just a third this time this month. Rent's looking kind of sketchy. Like, we just don't hear those stories, except you hear them on the other end where you find out people are having real financial trouble and serious problems. Nick Saban, though, he goes to the casino and he is the dealer. Because for every single person, and if you're an actual blackjack player or a consistent blackjack player, you know this, there is runs where you are on fire and there's runs where you are cold. And there's a very good reason for this. Because the dealer and the way the game is played when you go to a casino, it literally is at the very worst odds, 51% in the dealer's favor, 49% in your favor. There is no debating this. The game is set up for a law of average to have 51 times the dealer to win, 49 times the other player to win. Because this means regardless if your bet is $5, if your bet is $500, the casino and the dealer will always be on the winning end. Now, like with anything else in life, there is runs. There'll be runs where you are winning, there'll be runs where you are losing. But it does not change the fact that that dealer, over the course of 100 hands, 1,000 hands, 100,000 hands, the law of average is in his favor, and he will win more. So why do I bring that up? Nick Saban is the blackjack dealer. That's 5 national titles now since he's gotten to Alabama. We do realize that when, and I believe someone correct me on this, I think the number I saw was 5 out of 10 or 5 out of 9. It was one of those. If you know, correct me. I'm not claiming to be right on this. Nick Saban wins so much because the law of average is in his favor. When you win 5 out of 9, when you win 5 out of 10, in anything, that means even if other teams are kind of sneaking in there, you're really just, you are the dealer. You are the one who's going to win 51 out of 100. And Nick Saban has established that at Alabama, regardless of the players, because he's had everybody run through that place. There's not one. I mean, if you're looking at transferable talent as far as best college player going to NFL player, his best NFL player is Julio Jones. And Alabama's never been a throw it up, a flashy, air it out football team. He has no quarterbacks of noteworthy status. He's got some defensive players here and there. Marcel Darius is a big-time name. He's got, other guys like Drake Kirkpatrick, which, side note, my great-grandparents know Drake Kirkpatrick. I just had to say that in a video and on the podcast just to clarify. My grandparents actually know him and took care of him when he was younger. Not saying that means anything, if he's got to send me money or nothing like that. I know he got a new deal last year. But I just wanted to throw that out there. Nick Saban is running college football the same way the blackjack dealer runs the table. You might sneak in there if you're a Deshaun Watson in Clemson and get yourself a national title. You might sneak into a blackjack casino. You might win 4 out of 5 hands and be like, well, I bet $100 a hand. I got up $400. I'm out. And you get to talk about this great night. I won $400. Go every day. Go 7 days in a row to a casino. See if you're still winning. Play Alabama 7 times in a row. See if you win. You might get 1 game. You might get 2. But Alabama's winning 5 out of 7 or 6 out of 7. And when they get hot, if you've ever been playing blackjack with a dealer, when the dealer's hot, people just give up and walk away. If you heard or saw anything that you liked in this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I want you here. You want you here. Let's make it happen.